Alright my friends, so today we are going to take a look at the abilities of the new Legends Limited Spirit Bomb Goku from GT, and we will see if he is good or not. Now, when it comes to his animations, I know that some people really like him, some people really don't like him, and it seems that the majority don't really like his animations. I really don't understand why, because I really like him, but whatever. As always, I say each one has their own preferences and I respect all people's opinions. Anyways, let me know your opinion about his abilities now in the comments section below once we finish them. Let's get started first of all with the little summary here of his abilities, and then we will go to his abilities in details and see how they are. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button, by the way, to stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. Anyways, wielding high defensive capabilities and the extremely powerful ultimate arts card Super Ultra Spirit Bomb. Like, couldn't you just write Universal Spirit Bomb? Whatever, I guess. In tow, Legends Limited Goku joins the fight. Why Legends Limited Goku? Like, just to change the name. It's nothing, but just to change the name they could have written Legends Limited Kid Goku, I guess, but whatever. Anyways. Strength number 1. High defensive power. Upon entering the battlefield, for a set number of counts, Goku can nullify unfavorable element factors for damage received. Well, not bad at all, especially with all of the greens running around in the meta. It seems that they know what they are doing. And recover health for a set number of counts as well. Not bad. Stand strong even against bad element matchups. Yep. On top of enhance capabilities, Goku can cancel the buffs caused by enemy ultimate and awakening arts and main abilities. What the hell? He can literally strip you away from all of your buffs pretty much. You can withstand attacks that can break through endurance effects such as Ultra Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta's Rising Rush. They know what they are doing. They literally know what they are doing. Like, this paragraph is more than enough to show that they know what they are doing with him. Strength 2. Attacker abilities that can finish off targets. When the unique gauge is full, Goku's special move arts, ultimate arts and main ability will get buffs. Afterward, if there is one defeated enemy battle member, you will disable enemy switching. Okay, not bad. And the ultimate arts card Super Ultra Spirit Bomb will nullify any unfavorable element factors. So you can pair the main ability with the Super Ultra Spirit Bomb to annihilate your foes. With both the abilities as well as a unique ability, that strength tag GT allies, not to mention impressive tenacity, be sure to witness the Valor of Legends Limited Goku firsthand. So from this, I can say that they know what they are doing and they did it perfectly, because he is exactly what GT needs. He is an endurance character that can disrupt, that can recover HP and can nullify endurance nullification on Rising Rush and other abilities like Ultimate and Awakening Arts, which is exactly what we needed for GT. Anyways, he is going to be blue, which is a pretty interesting choice, to be honest. It would have been better if it is red, but if the upcoming Legends Limited character is going to be red, then that is going to be perfect. His tags, obviously, Saiyan, Son Family and GT. I think that these two are what makes people really angry about this character being the Legends Limited character, but it is whatever it is. I agree that it is a bigger problem, and the fact that it is yet another Goku is a bigger problem again, but it is what it is. We will take whatever they give us. We can't do anything about it. The main ability. Draw the ultimate arts card Super Ultra Spirit Bomb next. restores own health by 25% and ki by 50, cancels on attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Not bad. The following effects occur according to the number of defeated enemy battle members if this character's unique gauge is full. 0 or more battle members apply attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemies' sustained damage cut effects to self for 30 timer counts. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you don't even need any of the enemy members to be dead. 0. Literally 0. And you gain minus 100% to damage cut. Do you understand what this means? This means he is going to run hell on any character that we have right now in the meta. He is going to crush all of them with his ultimate. Then, if we have one battle member dead, inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 timer counts. Okay, and if it is 2 battle members, reduces enemy vanishing gauge to 0%. So basically, what they are telling you is that if there are no defeated battle members, you are guaranteed to kill one character. If there is actually one defeated, you are guaranteed to kill the character that you want from the 2 that are left. And if there are 2 characters, you are guaranteed to get a legendary finish. This is what they are telling you pretty much with this one. Especially with the fact that it is 30 timer counts. Do you understand what 30 timer counts means? He is going to crush everything until this buff is over. Because this isn't only to his ultimate, this is for everything. Literally everything. For 30 timer counts, he is going to continue on basically destroying them because of this minus 100% to enemies sustained damage cut. So this is pretty insane, to be honest. Don't use his main ability until you fill up his gauge. If you don't fill up his gauge and you use his main ability, you are going to lose a lot. The ability. It is going to be for GT, for Son family, and for Saiyan. Which is pretty... whatever, I guess, but anyways. At the maximum, it is going to give you 38% to tag GT, Son family, and Saiyan, or Saiyan. Base strike and blast defense. Okay, not bad. And 18% to tag GT base blast attack during battle. This is actually very good. This is definitely good. His strikes are normal, which is very disappointing, to be honest. His blasts are normal, which is also very disappointing. His special move deals massive impact damage plus 40% to damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies the following effects to enemy on hit if this character unique gauge is full. Reduces ki by 100. So you tell them, take this damage and don't be able to do anything against me. Cancels attribute upgrades and buff effects. Oh my god, this is just stupid. His abilities once his gauge is full are just stupid. Special. Restores on ki by 50 upon activation. This is always perfect. The following effects occur on hit. Draw a special move arts card next. There is no limit for it. Every time you land that special skill, you are going to be able to continue it with a special move. This is just insane. Absolutely insane. Inflicts enemy with a flash, which is just so annoying. Applies attribute upgrade minus 50% to enemies sustained damage cut effects to self for 10 timer counts. So if you have his gauge full and you already used his main ability, which maybe you won't use before you guarantee the kill, but if you used it, that is 100% damage reduction or sustained damage cut. And then there is also from his special skill this 50%, so that is minus 150% to damage cut, and you are going to basically be able to immediately hit them with the special move. This is ridiculous. Stupid and ridiculous. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. So basically you can reduce their Dragon Balls by 1 and it activates only once. It's understandable because otherwise they would never be able to gather the Rising Rush at this point. The ultimate. Deals supreme impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation, plus 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, nullifies enemies, restores health when it reaches 0, effects when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. So this is pretty much the usual abilities that you have on the ultimate. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 3 timer counts upon activation if this character's unique gauge is full. And it has blast armor when charging forward. This one does... where is it? This one doesn't? Oh my god, he doesn't have a... Okay, he doesn't have a blast armor on his special move. Seriously, Toshi? Seriously? This is ridiculous. This is bad. This is so bad. So bad. Anyways. The nullification of unfavorable element factors, by the way, is perfect. Unique ability 1. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Plus 100% to damage inflicted. It's like he is basically offensive, not defensive. Reduces damage received by 70%. Okay. Increase arts card draw speed by 1 level. Also uncancelable. This is actually pretty good ability for a defensive type unit. This is very good. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. So every time he enters the battlefield. Plus 40% to damage inflicted, it cannot be cancelled and it can activate twice. And it can stack. So basically if you enter 2 times, you are going to be able to get 80% extra above the 100%. So that's pretty much from the first 2 sentences we have basically 180% extra damage inflicted, which is just stupid for a defensive type unit, to be honest. This is crazy. Nullifies on unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 timer counts. This is going to be very helpful for cover changes. Increases on Dragon Ball by 1. It activates only once. So this is pretty amazing, to be honest. You just enter the battlefield and you gain a Dragon Ball by default. Absolutely hilarious. Combine that with the 4 Dragon Balls that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta gives you if he proc the revival of a character. This is just going to be stupid. Gradually restores on health each timer count for 15 timer counts. Okay. This is a regeneration ability. It's not a normal character's ability, but yeah, we'll take that. Plus 20% to damage inflicted by ally tag GT for 20 timer counts. Okay. Alright, he has some supportive abilities. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade, plus 5 to strike, blast, and special move arts costs. Not bad. Now, the thing about this one specifically that I don't like is the fact that he doesn't restore health for them. Because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta restores actually 5% health and he gives 20% to damage inflicted by allied tag GT and Fusion Warriors as well. So this single one, it's good, don't misunderstand me, it's very good. But it would have been a little bit better if they added that single line that says 5% health as well together with it. But anyways, the following effects occur when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 10% to strike and blast arts power. Okay. It activates only once. Activation count resets after character switch. Okay, so it activates. I was about to say what is the point of it. That's why I stopped a little bit. What is the point of it if it is going to be only once? But it's good that I didn't say it until I read this one. Anyways, it is going to activate every time you switch basically. Restores own health by 3%, which is very good. Recharges own unique gauge by 15%. Okay. The following effects occur after enemy attack is over. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 20 timer counts. Alright. Restores 30% of damage received. Up to 30% of own health. So technically, if they rising rush you, you are going to be able to restore 30% of your health from that. Because they can't nullify your endurance, by the way. Toshi already said that they can't nullify your endurance, which is very awesome. So this is pretty amazing ability right here. Reduces enemy ki by 20. Reduces enemies Dragon Balls by 1. So this ability is going to be basically every single time they attack you. This ability is going to be every single time they attack you. And this ability is going to be only once. But they are pretty amazing abilities actually. Applies the following effects to self when own health reaches 0. Restores health by 40%, which is absolutely phenomenal. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. Cannot be cancelled. It's permanent. Once you proc his basically endurance, he is now neutral against green, no matter what. It cannot be cancelled and it is permanent. It doesn't have a timer count. This is actually a pretty insane ability. Okay. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike arts attack, and it is comboable with special move arts. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. Every time. Restores ki by 10. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemies special action that activate when changing cover for 5 timer counts. This is actually very good, but it activates only once. Activation count resets after character switch. So every time you switch in, you use one card and you are going to be able to nullify the cover change of the opponents for 5 timer counts, which is very good. Also applies the following effects to self if there is a defeated battle member. Okay? Charges own unique gauge by 100% immediately. This is actually phenomenal. Plus 30% to... as if it needed any more. Okay, I guess. Very slightly charges own unique gauge every time an ally uses a strike or blast arts card. Applies the following effects to self once unique gauge is full. Restores health by 30%, which is awesome, and ki by 30, plus 30% to damage inflicted, and it cannot be cancelled. This dude is gaining way too much damage inflicted everywhere, and it's all cannot be cancelled. I don't see why they made him defensive when he is actually offensive, but he still have the endurance, which is just perfect. They really did very well on his kit. They did very well. Increased Dragon Balls by 1, so that's another Dragon Ball. That he has 2 ways to gain Dragon Balls. Enhances special move arts, enhances ultimate arts, and enhances main ability. This is pretty insane. Okay, the following effects occur when an enemy activates an ultimate arts, awakened arts, or rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. Cancels on attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Cancels enemies buff effects. This is what Toshi talked about. He cancels any buff effects that activates. So basically, He removes your buff effects from the main, he removes your buff effects that you gain once you use a Rising Rush like Ultra Gogeta Blue and Ultra Vegeta Blue, and he cancels any buff effects that you have that can be cancelled, which is absolutely insane ability, to be honest. And above that, he also cancels on attribute downgrade and abnormal conditions as well. So overall, I would say that he is actually a must pull for any GT main, to be honest. He is exactly what any GT main needs right now in the meta. Exactly that. So if you are a GT main, for sure summon for him. If you aren't a GT main, then maybe you want to summon for a different character, or you want to wait for the upcoming character, it doesn't matter. He might not be actually the best for you, because there are some other characters who are like him. They do the stuff that he is doing, so basically you might want to use these characters instead. But if you are a GT main, this character is made to be from heaven for you and for your team, so make sure to summon for him. Unless you want to wait for the upcoming character first, in that case it is totally up to you. You can wait for the upcoming character, see who it is, see how good it is going to be, and then decide who you want to summon for. But this character is definitely worth summoning for, no matter whether you think that his animations are good or not. That doesn't matter. What matters is what is here. And what is here is telling you that he is the perfect character for your team if you are a GT main, and that's why I think that you should summon for him, unless you want to save for the upcoming character and see first who that character is. Anyways, this is pretty much everything for today. Let me know your opinion about this character in the comments section below. And I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.